Well, we're back. Hello again, everyone. We're going to try to get Phase 5, Part 3 in today. Yeah, I hate this, the fact that it has drug on so long. But if you can have some patience and stick around, I think you'll see some progress here when we try to close this up today. If we can. I'm not going to say anything definitively anymore. Okay, we'll be back in just a little while. Well, for no more than it is, I got them moved up, and that is just enough to allow for a 2x under it, between it and the header behind there, to make it kind of like a C-beam, I guess you could call it, and give it all the strength that it could possibly need. So, there you go. Be back when I start putting the headers up or whatever. Well, there's one of the notches for the headers. Now, I'm going to have to do a little bit of adjustments on it, I believe. I don't know for sure that it's deep enough, according to the two pieces that I've tried in there. And, I may have to adjust it just a little height, but that's the biggest bulk part of it. And that tool right there, these multi-tools, that one right there, that is the ticket, I'm telling you. Okay, we're going to do this side, and then I'll take it. I'm not sure I showed on the last clip. I'll find out, and if I have, this will be all edited. But I got those notches up here cut out, and I got this first board cut, and it's basically just clamped in. You can see it's clamped in to be pulled in. I will do another clamp on the top, and then I will take and bring my nailer down, and we'll throw a couple nails in there, and then we add a second one. And then with clamping them together, I will nail all, sandwich those two together. Yeah, and I believe you'll see how that all works here very shortly. I got a little bit ahead of myself. I actually got the first one that I showed you to begin with up and connected in, and I believe you can see now I got this second one up. Okay, so what I'm doing here, each one of these are getting 3 nails driven in. Let me see if I can get closer. 3 nails, and then I'm putting 2 screws in as security. Now that is on both boards. I'm doing that. This one will get 3 nails and 2 screws. The one behind it got 3 nails and 2 screws. Then I will clamp all of these together, top and bottom, to make them good. And I'm just going to go down through there on a random basis with my nailer and stick those ring-shaped nails in there just to hold all that together. And I believe that ought to do it. So when that's done, then we start the trim around it. And then we'll call that door ready for a door. Be back. The header is up, and I have this nailed kind of a zigzag all the way down through it. No pressure on any of these. These are just hanging there for next use, and it looks like it's solid as a rock. Now look up there, and I have some more 2x10s mounted on the bucket of the tractor. We're taking them up and we're going to rip them on this table saw down to 7 inches, and that will be the interior face from here to out to the outside of the girts, and that will be, like I said, the interior face to the door. So when that's done and I have them back down here, we'll be bringing them down here to cut them to length and get them put up. I'll be right back. I've had the time. I got these 4 boards all cut down to 7 inches so that they'll fit inside here as the frame. As you can tell, I brought my miter saw down so that I can cut them nice pretty cuts instead of taking a chance on notching them out with my hand or the handsaw. So I'm gonna set up the miter saw in here, take some measurements, figure out where halfway across there is, so that I know what I need for the first half and then the second half, and then I'll have my stands on either side, and then it'll be just a matter of filling in the 2x4s on the outside of that, and then this phase will basically be complete, I believe. Okay, get busy. Okay, as far as the top face plate, I've got this side already on, and it does make a difference, that is for sure. This side I just have clamped up there right now, and I'm getting ready to put some nails in there, and this side I've got clamped up there. So I'm getting ready to put some nails up there and make that permanent, and then we'll do the side posts. Okie doke. The overhead door is framed, and the only thing left to do with it is start putting the metal and trim on it when it gets to that time. But so long as my overhead door man told me the right measurements, it's setting almost perfect. And it is setting and waiting, ready for him to bring that door over after I get the siding up. Okay, we gotta now come out here, and in order to have solid, if you could see here, there is a difference here. This kind of a difference. So I'm going to take some of my scrap 2x4s right here, and I'm going to cut them and put them in here just to fill this gap. And that way, when I'm putting the trim on, I have good nailing surface all around both this door and the man door right there. I'm going to do the same thing to it. And again, like I said, that should just about almost complete. Finally, phase 5. Okay, now to me, I now have the overhead door framed out. I have the 2x4s in between the girts here on this side and on that side, giving me a very, very solid background for me when I put the trim work and J-channel that goes around it for the siding. I'm happy with this. Now I got to get the same thing done over there, and if it goes as easy as this did over here, then we're good. Okay, it's the following day, and showing you the framework and frame out of the man door. Now, I'm going to show you. I miscut that one. You know, it's one of those things you measure twice, cut once. Well, I measured a half at once, I guess, and I cut it about an inch too short. But you know, for what it's going to be, it's going to be fine, because all it is a solid base to mount the door. Speaking of, there's the door. I brought it around, and this is a completely recycled door. The door inside, which happened to be the proper color, was actually a scrap door. It was a scrap blank for when my son ordered a new frame for it, for his door. This blank came inside that door to hold it in place until for the shipping. But if you look at it, this is supposed to be a 9 lighter. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was misstamped. There is no up there. So therefore it was considered a scrap blank. After we replaced the frame for my son, I asked him if I could have this one. You know, it's not for a house. It doesn't have to be airtight. This will work for a barn. And he said yes. And look at there. Even the hinges match. So we're going to have a completely recycled door on this thing, and I think it's going to look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got the caulking, I got everything I need, the fiber wedges, I've got all that I need to get this thing mounted. I'm going to go, except for I'd have to walk back up to the front and get my big level so that I can make sure that it's plumb. And we're going to get this mounted in and get it ready. It'll look funny because there won't be any siding on the barn, but we're going to get that thing put in there. We'll be back in a little bit, probably no later than after it's already in, but we'll see. Just like that, the door is in. It's plumb, it's level, it locks, it's caulked, it's ready to go. I think we can call that hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. And there you have it. Phase 5, Episode 3, Part 3, whatever we're calling it. Well, this is Ted Homer. Finally, we made it to the end. I'd like to thank you all for sticking around and staying with me there. We're going to be doing some more here, probably even this afternoon, and get started on the next one. But again, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends. I hate to say tell your carpenters, but might as well. Why don't you go ahead and tell your carpenters. We'll catch you all the next time. Y'all have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Bye-bye.